room, but this room and this
Hold
room
on.
is very active.
Yeah, look.
Wave Janelle. She's the owner of the school we're in.
With my husband, wherever he went.
Well, that's not her husband. That's Buddy. Buddy, meet the guys.
We call him Daisy.
No, YouTube.
Daisy Duke.
Yeah. And Lisa.
Hi.
And everybody knows our
Lana.
co-manager, Lana. And the gentleman over there is the other part of the owner of the schoolhouse.
Brent.
Hi, I'm Brent. That's who I am.
Now, we have a system hooked up here in every room, which we will be heading into. You got the pool room, or the room that used to be the pool room, which you'll see. The other room right here that you haven't been in. The back room, and then the hall room.
Rooster room.
So you're going to see all the rooms. So we'll see in one of the rooms. I'll take it in there.
Okay. Let's go in the family room first.
Straight
So
across.
the family room, which is set up with our family from the beginning. The baby, marriage, mobiles. We had these untwisted, the mobiles. And then we have our family gathering here. This is where we eat. So here we've actually experienced a lot of orbs sitting at the table.
And before, unfortunately, we couldn't get it in the time, but there was a head popping up, like peeking in, trying to figure out what was going on. She did have a sign here.
Which we moved, but there still was 3 of us saw plain as day. It looked like a man. So we have our Native American area, because we have a lot of Native Americans in this area. And so we've set up our information here. There were children that actually attended Native American here, which would fall with the era. The schoolhouse is 113 years old. It was built in 1907. So you can imagine there's a lot of stories to be told in this room. This is signatures of people that actually attended the schoolhouse. Lisa and I experienced this showing up on the board when we were out painting one day. Get out now. The next day, the word no was written. Look at the E. That is a very strange E. So these people, we have 2 of them are 90, I think, that signed the board. 1 last week. Wes Harold has stories. We have the punishment room. Lisa, where are you?
She went
So
that way.
this is the room that was the punishment room for people that attended. And so we actually have a lot of activity. Right now we have, this is kind of a storage area, but we still have activity in this room. And we do find footprints. We find handprints. This room's active.
All right, you guys can see my hair is sticking up. This is the energy within the school, and it is a lovely school, and I do recommend you guys come and checking it out.
Yes. We bought this 2 years ago, a little over 2, almost 3 years ago now. And I've got experiences from the very beginning. And I'll take you near the boys' bathroom. I have not wanted to go in here yet because we've got so much energy going on. It was kind of getting a little spooky. So in the boys' bathroom here, the first thing that I actually experienced, my name is, I won't tell you my last name, but my initials are JH. This toilet lid, there were 2 bathrooms in this boys' bathroom when we were tearing things apart and trying to get things organized. I pulled the cover off the toilet lid. JH, my initials, actually my son, TH, would be Troy, and that appeared, and literally the hairs on my arm stood up. So this room again has a lot of activity. When we started doing stuff we started feeling, Buddy, I think, was working in here, and he actually had somebody touch him on his back, and nobody was in here. I don't think Buddy will work at night in here anymore.
Even though he walks around with people in here.
Yes,
Right, Buddy?
exactly.
I said,
His-
hey, you
this
won't
room.
work in here unless somebody's with you.
With you at night, especially. So, boys' bathroom here. Then I won't take you back there, but you can experience that when you come. The girls' bathroom, I'm really not going to go in there right now. We have a lot of incredible energy here. Actually, I'm going to go in because I have to show you. What do we want to show them? The things that they need to see when they come. I'm going to leave that for a surprise.
yeah, save
We're
that
gonna-
for a surprise.
Yes. So we're going to go into what we call the classroom.
And when I was here the last time, it was called the pool room.
Yes. We've created the classroom because there were classes here. And we've got an interactive mobile, which actually was spinning to the right earlier when Lisa and Lana and I were in here. It was spinning to the right, and it completely stopped like this, and it turned the opposite way. We were standing here, that blue light came on. You could not see the blue light in the other room, but you could see it plain as day. The three of us witnessed right there. We have seen orbs flying in and out of this room like a circus. So we have our teacher, my great-grandma Grace, who was a teacher in South Dakota. She's actually teaching the class. Her certificate goes back to 1898 when she became a teacher, and that's her photo. And we have our bell. And we have rules going back to 1872. So we had, 1907 was when the building was built or completed. So a lot of kids had to follow these rules of the teacher. So we have other interactive things. We've created for them what they probably experienced in their life, riding horses every day. We've kind of made a feel of making them feel comfortable.
Oh, you forgot about this photo.
Oh yeah, this is the classroom. So it shows, oh yeah. So my husband's two family members, the Horns, are pictured here. This picture is from 1920, and these children attended the school. And what I always look at is only a couple of them are smiling. This one, he's kind of got a glare, smiling, but most of them have a very subdued,
Sadness.
closed mouth. Yeah. It's like, well, it could have been dental. They didn't have dental care, so, or big dental care, and they didn't want to show their teeth, possibly. Who knows? So now we're going to take you down to the library hallway. And we've actually had some lights flickering in and out here. So we have another group down the hallway. So we've set up the ambiance for them, which was, this was the old library cart. This moves. And it would probably have been where they actually had their books out and maybe had to come get them. Again, we've had people come here and tell us different things of what happened.
Camera you've got set up.
Yeah, one of them. The other one's right there.
Yeah, so we've got a little bit of a history here. This is one of the first,
If that's the camera.
this is one of the first school buses. You can see they had like the little rain, in case there was rain, just a tarp over it. And again, air conditioning, they probably rolled it up. This was donated from a community member. This is a 1926 school bus for this school. Now, earlier tonight, we experienced some stuff, and I'm not going to go into the little girls' room and the little boys' room because there's a lot of activity there, and I want to leave that for you. So now we're going to come back to this is where the fighting cocks were raised by the previous owner. And we kind of set up this room because the roosters were raised here, and if they could not actually get to the top level roost by the 4th day, then they weren't worthy of fighting. So we've set up, these are actual scratches from the old chickens, or the roosters. These are scratches from the wall where they tried to actually get up to the roost. And yeah, pretty incredible to believe that. So we have a little sitting area. Again, you need to experience this because you will not be disappointed. I'm going to show you a footprint. We have a footprint. Actually, we have lots of footprints, but let me find one that we found. Actually, there's a couple here. Oh, did we get them mussed up?
I think you.
Yeah, we may have earlier when we were making activity here, but let me find the one in the hallway because that one's really good. So this one's actually appeared several times, and it gets deeper. You can see the heel print, the big toe, little toes. And we will find them throughout the, well, when we started our sale last week, there were little children's footprints coming into the schoolhouse. And they appeared like...
I think those are mine. Okay. It's over here.
So, you have to experience this because it's pretty incredible. We call it the adventure. You won't be disappointed.